Have you ever been frustrated with the fact that it seems like we're always letting go? Like, let go, learn how to let go. Full moon, we're letting go. New moon, we're letting go. Eclipses, we're letting things go. All of these things, we're always letting things go. And it's like, oh my God, how much, like, when are you going to be building, right? It seems like we are either just letting things go and releasing them, or we're like overdoing and building all the time. And why is that? This is what I want to dive into today because this is so crucial to understand. First of all, let's begin by take a breath into the body. As you're inhaling in, receiving, and as you're exhaling out, letting go. Letting go. And becoming aware of how every inhale is a new life, and the exhale is a death and a letting go. And why is it so crucial to get so good at letting go? Because it keeps happening. So just taking a moment right now and practicing this, getting good at this, getting curious about it. What else can I let go of? Can I let go of my name right now? Of my gender, my cultural identity? With every inhale in, just inhaling to the being that you are, to the isness, and exhaling out, letting something go. Your identification with what you do, with how you look, with your favorite food, with your favorite color, with your favorite season, just letting that go. Continuing to breathe. Up until there's nothing left that makes up you. Letting go of your judgments. Letting go of your stories. Letting go of your limitations. What's left when you let everything go? Deep inhale in. And exhaling out. Just wiggling your fingers, wiggling your toes. Just coming back here. If your eyes are open, you're closed, you're welcome to open them. The author of Power versus Force, Dr. David Hawkins, he speaks about how it is so important for the first half of one's life to build up the ego, to later destroy it so that it can destroy itself in the second half of one's life. And this is like that. We're often taught in our culture, I know I definitely was, that you want to build something, and for it to be worthwhile, it better last. And that actually means that, a person's life's work. They worked their whole life for this. It meant something. How about giving it your all for nothing, to let it go tomorrow, and giving it your fullest, free of attachment? It doesn't mean that it's not worth anything. It doesn't mean that you don't pour your heart into it. If anything, there's actually so much courage in letting go. What if this doesn't define me? What if I don't need this to work for my validation? What if I can move with the rhythms of life? And I'm absolutely not saying this is for everybody. For some people, them moving with the rhythm of life is them having something that they're working on their whole entire life. A life's purpose, a life's mission. And also those for whom that may be true, and at the same time, they have little things coming in and out and moving and flowing through it. And one is not better than the other. And so, allowing that curiosity. What if it's not about holding on to something. It's like, okay, I gotta make it work. What if I have this idea and that, but not just, ooh, this would be great, sometime later. Or you do the first step. Take it all the way. What would it look like if I push it through all the way? Rather, allow it to pull me, not pushing through. I made a recent video on that, not pushing it through. But what if I allow this vision, this desire, this dream to pull me, and I give it my all, and I really go for it, through better or for worse. And then, as I do, I actually want something else, and allowing yourself to go into that. Where I'm from, in the background that I grew up with, that is seen as failure. Yeah, but you have nothing to show for at the end of, a particular time period. How about my happiness? How about my openness? How about my expansion? Is that not worth much? How much is it worth so many people that have so much, but they're miserable? Because they prioritize, having that check mark versus peace and fulfillment. We say things like, oh yeah, everybody wants to be a doctor or a lawyer. Doctors have one of the lowest job satisfactions. So no, that's not the dream. And it really depends on your values. But allowing yourself to even dare to ask this question: what is my definition of success? How do I know that I'm successful in 10 years? Is it because that I stuck with this one thing through the highs and the lows? Just because I set up for it? Nope, this is what I'm working on for 10 years. And maybe it is. Maybe that is your success. Or maybe it's opening your heart to the fullest of whatever life's got for you. And allowing yourself to see that vision through. And right now, as you're listening to this, what's landing for you? What feels most in alignment for you? Are you truly happy? Have you allowed yourself to explore and get curious about yourself, as what we did at the beginning when you let go all of those identities, those personas? Like, who am I right now? What do I like? What music am I curious about? What color do I want to see more of? Are you open to playing a little bit more with life today? I thank you for being here, and I'm wishing you a powerful week.